And now,
breaking news.
Ahoy, the news.
News
from the Weird Wire.
News from the Weird Wire this morning. In addition to being a famed summer destination and the setting of a profane limerick, the Massachusetts island of Nantucket is developing a reputation for the presence of a certain white powder. Data reviewed by the Nantucket Current shows the area's wastewater contain levels of cocaine nearly 3 times the national average. Interestingly, the levels of BZE, the substance that cocaine is converted to when metabolized by the body, that level in Nantucket's sewage is more in line with national averages. Because Nantucket's cocaine levels are above national and regional averages while BZE is at the average, the most likely explanations include dumping events, repeated small-scale disposal, or concurrent with use with alcohol, which changes how cocaine is metabolized. The past year and a half, authorities have seized 6 pounds of cocaine on Nantucket and have charged 6 residents with possession. We heard of that, scientists could determine where the next, we don't say that word anymore. That thing that happened in 2020. They could predict when the next outbreak was going to happen because they found it in wastewater treatment facilities. I don't want that job. I would guess that job pays a lot of money based on what you have to do but I don't want that job. I also don't want to test it for cocaine presence. Just saying. While not an elf, Dobby the cat does have a feature straight out of a fantasy world. This Dobby, as Newsweek reports, was born with 2 extra ear flaps. Makes him look like he has 4 ears. Little guy currently in the care of Stephanie Brown of Alabama, who volunteers at the Kitty Cat Haven and Rescue Organization. Double ears are so unique and cute, it's impossible to not be drawn to him, Brown says. Dobby has a wonderful temperament. While his ears certainly are a unique physical attribute, how much he prefers kids makes him even more unique. Dobby's extra ears, which were caused by a genetic mutation, don't affect his hearing, although he is dealing with some other health issues. Seems as if he won't have too much trouble finding a forever family. As Brown's photos of Dobby on social media have gotten a lot of attention. Dobby has continued to win hearts right and left, although he didn't have to clarify that he's not AI, amusingly. Many people have humorously noted that his double ears means that he can ignore you twice as much. Well, that is a cat. The Dobby in Harry Potter, he was fond of socks. The cat, perhaps earmuffs would be more appropriate. You do have to get 2 pairs, though. Sorry, that's a bad joke. There is nothing medium about how rare it is for Ziggy Murphy to eat meat. A lifelong vegetarian, Murphy tells people that he has never consumed meat in his entire life. However, that changed during a recent birthday meal with friends when he made a bet that he didn't expect anyone else to take him up on. I told the birthday boy that if he bought the most expensive item on the menu, I'd try it for the first time in my life. Said item turned out to be a $120 steak. And after some back and forth about whether Murphy was actually serious, the table all chipped in to purchase the steak. Even before he ate the steak, I knew this was a big deal for him, says friend Ben Lazarus, who filmed the moment and, of course, put it on TikTok. A man of his word, Murphy went through with the bet, noting that he was told the animal providing the meat was given, quote, ultra premium treatment, which made him feel, quote, a bit better, end quote. Surprising part was the ultra chewy texture, Murphy says, adding that the taste was extremely similar to imitation meats. Well, that's where I'm going to draw the line with you there, Murphy. That is not the case. I tried having a quinoa burger once. It was not the same as a burger. He did not get sick after his first bite of meat. Says he did feel, quote, a little gross after. Doesn't plan on eating meat again, except for maybe the rare circumstance, though we can imagine he's still got a hearty well done from his friends. Felt gross afterwards. Is what it is, my friends. That is news of the Weird Wire.